Today's day 4 of the biggest teacher strike in the history of Alberta, dragging on and on and on. More than 51,000 teachers are off the job and about 700,000 students are being impacted here. And imagine the situation for their parents. The dispute with the Premier and the government in Alberta stems from things like overcrowded classrooms, wages. The government's latest offer, which has been rejected by the teachers, did include a 12% wage increase over 4 years, as well as the hiring of 3,000 more teachers. Joining us now is Alberta's Education Minister, Demetrios Nicolaides. Good to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time today.
Of course, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
I know it's got to be very busy and your plate is full dealing with all of this. Can you give us any updates? Where do things stand on day 4?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Well, on day 4, we do have some exploratory talks occurring behind the scenes, which is a positive step forward. We do want to get back to the negotiating table because this strike is severely damaging to children, of course. They need to be in the classrooms with their teachers. They need to be progressing in their academic studies, and we don't want to see them disrupted. Of course, it's also disrupting families. So we're very eager to return to the bargaining table. We've asked the union leadership to refine their proposal. The last proposal that they brought to us, which we accepted, was rejected by their members. So we're asking them to go back, refine their proposal, and bring it forward so we can have some more conversation.
I know one of the big issues is class sizes, and as you are very familiar with, I mean, Alberta, one of the only provinces in the country that doesn't have a limit on, class sizes. Your take on whether it's time to reconsider that? I know there's the hiring of 3,000 more teachers, but can I ask you about class sizes specifically?
Yeah, well, we are focused on reducing class sizes. It's why we've committed $8.6 billion program to build and modernize 130 new schools over the next few years. It's also why we committed in these negotiations to hire more than 3,000 teachers and 1,500 educational assistants. So we do want to work to help reduce class sizes. Of course, the province has seen some very unique challenges in the past couple of years. 2023 was a record year in terms of population growth. We saw the most number of new Canadians arrive. We saw the most number of folks from other provinces choose to come to Alberta. And there's no question that's put some very unique and significant strain on our teachers and on our classrooms. But we are absolutely committed to hiring more teachers, building more schools to help alleviate that pressure.
Yeah, can I also ask you as well about the 12% wage increase over 4 years? What does that mean? What does that translate to in terms of money?
Yeah, we know as well that the teachers, of course, haven't received a significant increase in many years. When the NDP, the former government, was in power from 2015 to 2019, they gave the teachers a 0 increase over the 4 years. So we're prepared to offer a 12% increase. That will mean that they will have the highest take-home pay in Western Canada. To put it in perspective, a new teacher coming into the profession without any previous experience would earn $70,000. And so we know that that's very competitive. Again, they would have the highest take-home pay in Western Canada. So we're not only prepared to make significant steps to hire more teachers and increase schools, but also to increase teacher pay.
How long do you think this might go on?
Well, it's hard to say, of course. I hope it doesn't go on for a long time. It's encouraging that we are engaging in these exploratory conversations. I hope that that does lead to formal negotiations. This needs to be over as quickly as possible because the people who are hurting the most are students, our kids. They need to be in the classroom learning. And so we want to get this resolved as quickly as possible.
Demetrios Nicolaides is Alberta's Education Minister joining us from Edmonton. Thanks so much for your time.
My pleasure.